Geez, here's another one that I gotta educate some stupid liberals because they can't educate themselves. Stay tuned because this one's gonna be a good one. Okay, let's start with the obvious. None of us actually believe that he paid it. Erica Kirk came out and said that he did not pay it. It was never through any of their accounts, which she has full access to all of them. Second, with that Charlie Kirk thing, OnlyFans themselves, the website, said that anybody can get on and put any display name that they want. The fan, the creator, the whore, right? He could not actually go on and see what Charlie Kirk, if it was Charlie Kirk's actual name, just the displayed name. That's what the evidence is at the moment. So, and with the type of person Charlie Kirk was, nobody believes it. You're full of shit. As far as Donald Trump, essaying, graping, and beating his wife, that was disproven in court so many times. The ex-wife, there was a bunch of arguments and yelling, but it was disproven so many times. So you're full of shit there too. And then the person that Donald Trump essayed as well has been essayed by several other people, and all of them have lost a prosecute in court and is cease and non-desist because she's a terrible person. If you don't know her name, the person, we're going to leave that because she doesn't need any credit. She will do anything for attention. It's insane. I'm not going over that horrible person. JD Vance loved to couch. Okay, so when he was in high school.
I meant college. That's my bad. I didn't mean high school.
He got drunk. Did some stuff with the couch. Okay, great. That was one time. You guys are acting like it's multiple times. And come on, Maggie. I know that that's way better than most of the crap you've probably put up that cooch, huh? So let's talk about that. I didn't say Trump was the most moral person, by the way, but he's never touched alcohol. He's never touched nicotine. He's never touched any type of habit. So that's a pretty cool person that somebody is able to do that sort of stuff. You're just not willing to do that because, feminism got into you and you think that you don't need a man, even though you're probably getting desperate and lonely about this time of your age. So you want to throw a bunch of fit on TikTok. Okay, let's go with your party real quick. Joe Biden essayed and possibly raped his own daughter and his niece. They both wrote about it. So if we want to believe all books, then there you go. His daughter wrote a book and was in her diary. His son was fully pardoned for, being a crackhead and stealing money from other countries in the name of America, right? We want to talk about how we should give them money, but we were just giving it to Hunter Biden so he could do crack, which the guy's clearly a fairy. So there's that. So Joe Biden is a terrible person, but let's go ahead and keep arguing for him. The drunk chick, Kamala Harris, right? Has more of an alcoholic problem than anybody that you ever fucking met, right? She couldn't answer one question. She couldn't debate anybody. She has no policy except murdering babies. That was the whole campaign she ran on, was murdering babies. And the fact that she was black, which is pretty fucking racist. She said herself several times, black people shouldn't vote. She said that you shouldn't trust black people in neighborhoods. She said some really racist shit. But you guys are going to do whatever you want, right? Say whatever you want. Yeah, she's a pretty terrible person. Next, we have Obama and Michelle Obama and Barack Obama, right? Michelle Obama is one of the most racist piece of shits that ever walked the planet. But, that's cool. Look, because she's black, we're going to let that slide. Nope, Michelle Obama is a racist piece of garbage, right? She literally said that black people can't sweat, black people can't exercise, and they're getting fat because of white people because of straight hair. What a dumb idiot. But we're not going to talk about that. Barack Obama, after leaving the limelight and realized he'll never be important again, got real upset. Oh, they used taxpayer money for one of their daughter's weddings. They used taxpayer money to revamp the White House several times. You guys want to talk about the White House? And before you get started, Donald Trump got individual investors for private money. None of them were taxed for that wing that was actually planned through Clinton's fucking era. You guys are just so stupid you can't pay attention to that. He's just continuing it, right? Because we actually have been hosting things as a good president because other presidents hadn't. Barack Obama was a lazy piece of shit that was selfish as hell. And I mean, come on. Sleepy Joe wasn't all there. We've been calling it from the beginning, and then suddenly you guys are like, oh my God, he had cancer. Yeah, whether it was cancer or he's just a piece of shit pedo, shouldn't be in office, right? We have, there's just so many on your side. That's my point. So, we want to keep talking about that. We can bring up stuff on your side. It is insane the amount of stuff. But the three people that I, fought for here, Charlie Kirk, Donald Trump, and JD Vance are all moral and good people. I will also argue for both Kennedys, Robert and John, right? Because they're both great people. You're just stupid. I don't know where you're getting your information, but it sounds like regurgitated CNN garbage. So, Love you guys. Follow because this is the type of shit that they get away with. We need dangerous gentlemen again.